In this week's video, I'm going to update you all on my two Camponotus ant colonies. First being my Camponotus Castaneus, the orange ones on screen, and my black Camponotus modoc. Enjoy this week's video. So this colony is doing pretty well. They have around 50 to 60 workers now, and they are eating a lot. I usually feed them every few days, just usually a grasshopper or a mealworm part and some protein jelly, which they really seem to like. Here's a time lapse of them eating some protein jelly. Here is the back of a nest with the connection to the nest and a test tube in the back in case they don't have any water, they can get water there. In my video a few weeks ago, all of you said that I needed to move my colony into a smaller nest when I did a moving video of them into the big nest. So here it is. This nest is a bit smaller. They take up about, I'd say 40% of the nest, so it's could be a little small still, but they'll definitely grow into it. Here they have, I'd say like 10 larvae, a few eggs, no pupa at the moment just because there was a batch of workers that just hatched before filming this video, and you can see the queen to the right. This colony is doing pretty good, so let's get on to the next one.
Now let's move on to my other colony. This colony has around 10 workers and they have 100 brood or so. That's because this queen has been laying an unusually large amount of eggs recently, and soon they're going to be having a major growth in their workers. Now, I accidentally watered this colony a bit much, so they have a bit of brood on the surface right now, which you can see the workers like picking up. And because of this, feeding has been an extremely annoying process, as you can see, because whenever I try to lift the lid, there's always a worker that's wanting to escape. So trying to put in the food turns out to be almost impossible sometimes. Now that I finally got the food in, let me show you them feeding. So I fed them a bit of this protein jelly, so it acts like protein and sugars combined. My Camponotus ants love this stuff, as you saw in my last little time lapse of my other colony. And these guys need it especially because of how many eggs are in the nest right now, and that will definitely nourish the colony for about a week. Here you can see the large amount of eggs. In total, above and below ground, there's probably around 100. Now, I'm pretty excited because once this batch of eggs hatches, let's say in like a month or two, it'll have more workers than my other Camponotus colony most likely, because my other Camponotus colony does not have quite as big a batch of eggs. That's about it for this week's video. If there's anything that you want to see me do for video ideas in the future, or if there's another colony you want to see me update on, then tell me in the comment section below and I'll get right on it. I hope you all enjoyed this week's video. I'll see you all on Sunday. Peace.